Hey everybody, hello, a very good afternoon and welcome back to our channel Info Island. And yes, also welcome back to our daily current affairs video. So guys, as you're aware, it's the 10th of June today and we have got all the important current affairs related to 10th of June and that happened in the recent and that were there in the recent highlights. So yes, I am your host and host Jyothi, and today we'll be discussing the top news stories from all around the corner, from the corners of the world. We have gathered all the information and prepared this video for you guys. So let's quickly get into the video and look for the top stories for today that we have brought up for you guys in order to help you in your daily preparation for competitive exams that you must be preparing for the upcoming exams. So yes, let's begin. So yes, first up we have which institution out of the following options launched e-appeal scheme 2023, and the options are option A CBDT, option B CBIC, option C Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI, or is it the option D, that is SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India? So the correct answer is option A, CBDT. The Central Board of Direct Taxes, that is CBDT, recently launched e-appeal scheme and announced it in the budget. Its main aim is to minimize pendency of appeals related to tax deducted at source, that is TDS, default issues and tax collection at source, that is TCS. The scheme empowers the Joint Commissioner Appeals for disposing of appeals filed before it or allocated or transferred to it. Next question, that is question number 2. Which institution out of the following options decided to set up the Global Alliance for Drowning Prevention? And the options are option A, WEF, that stands for World Economic Forum. Option B, IMF, that stands for International Monetary Fund. Option C, that is WHA, or is it the option D, that is UNICEF? So the correct answer is option C, WHA. The WHO recently decided to set up the Global Alliance for Drowning Prevention. Its main purpose is to prevent drowning worldwide. This is the very first alliance to address global public health concerns on the issue until the year 2029. The resolution asked member states to study national drowning scenarios that are happening within each country. So in any of the country, if the drowning cases are happening, if the drowning scenarios are happening, the resolution has asked the member states to have a study or to have a detailed research on that and implement the policies and programs in order to reduce the risk that is associated with the drowning thing. Next up, we have question number 3. Which Indian chess player recently defeated Magnus Carlsen in the Norway Chess Blitz tournament? And the options are option A, R. Praggnananda, option B, D. Gukesh, option C, Nihal Sarin, or is it the option D, that is Arjun Erigaisi? So the correct answer is option B, that is D. Gukesh. Indian chess player Dommaraju Gukesh, and also known as D. Gukesh very commonly, defeats Magnus Carlsen in 97 moves in the Norway Chess Blitz tournament that happened recently. Dommaraju Gukesh was mentioned by Magnus Carlsen last year as the one to watch out for this particular game. Uzbekistan's Nodirbek Abdusattorov, Nordirbek Abdusattorov, who earned 6 points, won the title by beating Gukesh, who had 2.5, I guess, in the final round, while Magnus Carlsen, who had 4.5, and finished at 7th. Next up, we have question number 4. Which institution out of the following options launched the National Mission for Mentoring? And the options are option A, AICTE, option B, NCTE, option C, NASSCOM, or is it the option D, NITI Aayog? So the correct answer is option B, that is NCTE. The National Mission for Mentoring, that is NMM, is an initiative aimed at creating a pool of outstanding professionals who are willing to provide mentoring for school teachers and promote their professional development. National Council for Teacher Education, that stands for NCTE. The expansion of NCTE is National Council for Teacher Education. So NCTE launched this MMM, that is the National Mission for Mentoring, in pilot mode of the selected 30 central schools across the country. As a part of this initiative, the NCTE, the National Council for Teacher Education, organized a capacity building workshop for a total of 60 mentors. Next question, question number 5. Which union ministry launched the unified registration portal for GOBARdhan? Okay, so GOBARDHAN, that is GOBARdhan. And the options are option A, Ministry of Jal Shakti, option B, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers, option C, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, or is it the option D, Ministry of Rural Development? So the correct answer is option A, Ministry of Jal Shakti. Union Minister for Jal Shakti, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, launched the Unified Registration Portal for GOBARdhan. It will act as a one-stop repository to assess investment and participation in biogas (CBG) sector at the national level. It streamlines the process of setting up this CBG and biogas plants in India. Any of the government, cooperative or private entity operating or intending to set up a plant in India can obtain a registration number here. Okay guys, so next question, question number 6. Jyothi Yarraji, who was seen in the news recently, is associated with which of the following sports? Where the options are option A, Javelin Throw, option B, Hockey, option C, Shooting, or is it the option D, Hurdles? So the correct answer is option D, Hurdles. National record holder Jyothi Yarraji won the women's 100-meter hurdles gold in 13.08 seconds in the team meeting at Tilburg in the Netherlands. Earlier, at the 26th National Federation Cup Athletics Championships in Ranchi, she had clocked 12.89 seconds in the finals. Next up, we have question number 7. Which of the following institutions submitted its report on the sedition law to the Law Ministry? And the options are option A, Election Commission, option B, Law Commission, option C, Central Vigilance Commission, or is it the option D, Central Bureau of Investigation? So the correct answer is option B, that is Law Commission. The 22nd Law Commission submitted its report on the sedition law to the Law Ministry, providing its recommendations on amending Section 124A of the Indian Penal Code. Earlier, the 21st Law Commission in August 2018 had published a consultation paper seeking public views on the sedition law. Next question, we have question number 8. Which of the following space agency confirmed that an alien signal has been beamed to the Earth from Mars for the very first time? And the options are option A, ISRO, option B, ESA, option C, NASA, or is it the option D, JAXA? So the correct answer is option B, that is ESA. The European Space Agency, ESA, confirmed that an alien signal has been beamed to Earth from Mars for the very first time. The Trace Gas Orbiter, an ESA spacecraft orbiting Mars, transmitted a signal and it was received by the 4 telescopes, 4 stations. The transmission is part of a Sign in Space project. Okay, so some project is going on with the name A Sign in Space, and this transmission seems to be a part of that project, which is an interdisciplinary project by media artist Daniela De Paulis. Next, we have question number 9. Which of the following countries demonstrated Asia's first performance-based navigation for helicopters? And the options are option A, China, option B, India, option C, Bangladesh, or is it the option D, Singapore? So the correct answer is option B, India. Gagan, that stands for GPS aided GEO, augmented navigation, is an Indian satellite based augmentation system that provides accuracy which is needed to rely on GPS for flight. Recently, Asia's first demonstration of performance-based navigation for helicopters was conducted by India using the Gagan satellite technology. Okay guys, so that brings us to the last question for today's current affairs video, and we have question number 10. Which of the following articles of the Constitution requires the state government to present their budget each year before the legislature? And the options are option A, Article 51, option B, Article 101, option C, Article 202, or is it the option D, Article 303? So the correct answer is option C, that is Article 202, Article 202. Article 202 of the Constitution requires the state governments to present their budget each year before the legislature. A new report by think tank PRS Legislative Research revealed recently that, on an average, 20 states discussed budgets for 8 days in 2022. State assemblies across the country met for an average of 21 days in the year 2022. So guys, that's all for today. And that were the very most important 10 questions and answer that we could gather for you from the recent highlights that happened and made this video of today's current affairs. So yes, that's all for today's update on daily current affairs video. If you found this informative, don't forget to subscribe to our channel Info Island for more daily news updates. And also don't forget to leave a comment down below in the comment section with your thoughts on today's stories. And if you have any news tips or stories, and or maybe any recommendation or suggestion regarding what topic should we bring up in our next video, or you want us to cover that in our next video, then feel free to leave them in the comment section. We definitely are going to read it out and definitely going to bring a video on that particular topic. So yes, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel Info Island. And yes, उसके पास में जो बेल आइकन है उसको दबा दीजिएगा, जिससे कि हम जब भी एक किसी नए वीडियो के साथ आते हैं आपको उसका नोटिफिकेशन मिल जाएगा. And it'll become easier for each other to it become easier for each other to connect with each other with the help of that particular notification. So yes, we'll see you soon again tomorrow with more current affairs news. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Let's keep learning, keep sharing, and keep supporting each other. And yes, spread the love as you guys are already doing, and spread all the videos that are available on our channel Info Island, as they are very useful for all kinds of competitive exams, be it UPSC, SSC, IBPS, Bank, PO, or any other kind of competitive exams. They are helpful for all kinds of exams. So please do look at the other videos also available on our channel, and do share it among all of your friends who are preparing for the upcoming exams. That's it. Thank you so much. All the very best to all the candidates.